One sec.
She's a photographer and my wife.
Thank you.
Commander Navy and her Mrs. लीना दत्ता हमारे बीच में मौजूद है। ये हमारे लिए बहुत सौभाग्य की बात है। वो हम लोगों को कुछ बताएंगे, इसके लिए आप लोग डिसिप्लिन वे में अच्छी से सुने और उनको जीवन में उतारने को
I'm Commander Datta, Indian Navy retired and retired about 10 years ago. अच्छा, before I start the presentation, मैं आपसे पूछना चाहता हूँ, how many of you have ventured inside an Indian naval ship or stepped on board Indian vessel? कोई है? Yeah, please stand up. What's your good name? Say again. ऋषि कौन से शिप में आप गए हैं?
स्पेसिफाइड बता नहीं सकता, बहुत सारे में गए।
हाँ जी,
बहुत सारे में गए। मेरे डैडी भी इंडियन नेवी में एक्स रिटायर्ड है, मिस्टर
आप
राजकुमार।
आपके डैड इंडियन नेवी में थे, क्या नाम था उनका?
मिस्टर राजकुमार।
राजकुमार, he retired as
पीएससी, प्रधान सहायक इंजीनियर।
say again,
पीएसई,
what is the full form? Petty officer,
प्रधान सहायक इंजीनियर।
प्रधान सहायक इंजीनियर। बट प्रधान सहायक जो कोस्ट गार्ड में होते, कोस्ट गार्ड में होते, करेक्ट?
सिविलियन से
ओके बच्चों, गिव अ बिग हैंड टू ऋषि। Give us an insight into what Indian Navy is all about. So pay attention. Indian Navy, a three-dimensional force. This is the aircraft carrier. How many aircraft carriers do we have? Two, right? One is Vikramaditya, other is the newly commissioned Vikrant. Next. This is the conventional way of looking at our map. The peninsular map of India, right? Or with me, you have the Arabian Sea, the Bay of Bengal, and the great Indian Ocean at the bottom. But we in the Navy, we look at the map this way, as we look up to the oceans to venture out into the sea. All with me? हम अपने oceans को इस तरह से देखते हैं, और जैसे कि लैंड बॉर्डर्स होते हैं, we have fencings around all along the Pakistan border, Bangladesh border, we have fencings. So how do we demarcate our boundaries of oceans? The territorial seas. Yeah, please stand up.
Yes, sir.
What's your name?
So Aniket Upadhyay.
Aniket. Where did you read about EEZ?
So in geography book in class 7.
Okay, good. बहुत अच्छी मेमोरी है. Big round of applause for Aniket. Thanks. Please sit down. So 200 nautical miles is the EEZ. EEZ is exclusive economic zone, in which the 200 nautical miles from the coast, that is 370 kilometers, is the economic area of that particular country, where it has exclusive rights to exploit the mineral as well as the other living resources of that area. This is our motto, Shalo Varna. May the ocean god be auspicious unto us. Our Indian Navy is very, very old, ancient. Vedic times से ये आ रहा है जब they used to worship Lord Varuna as the Lord of the oceans. We celebrate the Navy Day on 4th of December every year, because on this day in 1971, 3 of our missile boats bombed the Karachi harbor. This is the Chief of the Naval Staff, the present Chief Admiral Dinesh Kumar Tripathi, BVSM, AVSM, NM, Param Vishishta Seva Medal, Ati Vishishta Seva Medal, and Nausena Medal. We served together on INS Ranveer in 1991. Admiral Tripathi is the Chief of the Naval Staff. His office is located in Delhi. That's where the naval headquarters are. Western Command, Mumbai, it's being commanded by Vice Admiral S.J. Singh. Eastern Naval Command, Visakhapatnam, is being commanded by Vice Admiral R. Pendarkar. And Southern Naval Command is commanded by Vice Admiral V. Srinivas. That's located in Kochi. The first two are called the operational commands because at these places we have the two fleets, the Western Fleet and the Eastern Fleet, which is again commanded by a Rear Admiral each. The Southern Command, Cochin, is the training command, where we have all the training schools in Cochin, apart from two other training establishments. In 1934, the Royal Indian Marine became a Royal Indian Navy. At the start of the Second World War, the Royal Indian Navy was very small and had just about 8 warships. On the instant of war, it was expanded. A lot of ships came into Royal Indian Navy. A lot of sailors joined, officers joined. In fact, my wife Meena, her father joined the Royal Indian Navy in 1945, and he was the first driver of the Indian Navy. Big round of applause to Meena and his dad.
Thank you, thank you.
He was in gallantry. That deserves a big round of applause. One nuclear submarine, ballistic missiles, INS Arihant. Arihant, okay, the difference between a nuclear warship and nuclear submarine and a conventional submarine is that the nuclear submarine doesn't have to charge its battery and come to the surface. Whereas the conventional submarine, every 24 hours, it has to surface to charge its battery. The conventional submarines that we have, Sidhu Ghosh class and the Shishumar class, 2 aircraft carriers, Vikramaditya and INS Vikrant. Vikrant is the latest one which was commissioned last year. Then the destroyers and frigates that we have, Kolkata class, Delhi class, Rajput class. Among the Rajput class, a lot of them have been decommissioned and
Sir?
yeah,
Sir, I have a doubt, sir.
yeah, please.
सर रिसेंटली जब हमने विक्रांत को दिया था तो काफ़ी सारी कंट्रोवर्सीज हुई थी कि हमें विक्रांत की जगह न्यूक्लियर सबमरीन लेनी चाहिए। विक्रांत के जगह हमें न्यूक्लियर सबमरीन मतलब देनी चाहिए थी, वो ज़्यादा इफेक्टिव होती। सर उसका आपकी क्या राय है उस पर?
Okay, please sit down. Please sit down. See, why aircraft carrier is important? Aircraft carrier, when it moves, it has the element of the fighter aircraft. Anywhere, when the entire fleet with the aircraft carrier moves 1,000 miles down in the Indian Ocean, you have the presence of the fighter aircrafts. Amphibious landing can be done in an enemy shore. That's the reason why aircraft carriers are very important. In fact, we should have 3, so that at any time 2 are operational and 1 is under refuel. Okay. Marcos 2. Previously it was named the Marine Commando Force until Indian Navy was formed in 1987, and they are called crocodiles. Created for conducting special operations, amphibious warfare, counter-terrorism, hostage rescue. In fact, when the Taj attack took place, the Marine Commandos were the first to enter before the NSG had come. Majority of the training is conducted in INS Abhimanyu, which is in Mumbai, and now INS Karna, which is there in Visakhapatnam. Naval aviation, close to my heart. Okay, this was the first deck landing on Vikrant. Vikrant was bought, the old Vikrant was bought in 1961 from UK. And this was the Sea Hawk aircraft which was given along with the Vikrant. And Admiral Talyani, the first aviation chief of the naval staff, he did the first deck landing on 18th May 1961 on Vikrant. This is the Super Constellation aircraft. A word about Super Constellation. These were the first aircraft that were inducted in the Air India. And from Air India they came to Indian Air Force. 19 of them came to the Air Force, of which 5 were inducted into the Indian Navy. I was fortunate to fly this aircraft as a sub-lieutenant in 1981. Super station. This role was primarily the maritime surveillance of the area. This is another anti-submarine aircraft IL-38. I have this also in 1991. Illusion. It is a Russian aircraft. It carries sonobuoys, bombs, torpedoes. We first locate an enemy submarine by dropping sonobuoys. This can carry 207 sonobuoys. And if we have intelligence that there is some enemy submarine in a particular area, let's say 200 kilometers by 100 kilometers. Okay. So what we do is every 2 kilometers we'll drop the sonobuoys. And in that sonobuoy field, when there is a submarine which is enemy submarine passing down below, we get information on our aircraft by the sensors which are there in sonobuoys. Sonobuoys means what? Sono means sound, right? And buoys that can detect sound of the submarine relay to the aircraft, we come to know, and we bomb that submarine in a future position at a particular depth setting. Bombs are given a depth setting. So let's say if the submarine is at 30 meters depth, the bomb will be set 30 meters drop. So at 30 meters it will explode and destroy the submarine. Got it? These are the Westland seeking aircraft. These are anti-submarine aircraft, and they carry dunking sonars. So they will go and hover at a particular place, dunk the sonar into the sea, and listen out for submarine noise. And thereafter it can bomb the submarine. Westland seeking, there are 31 in service. In fact, there are 3 types of seeking, Westland seeking: Alpha, Bravo, and Charlie. Bravo is the version of the anti-submarine, and Charlie is the Marcos version. This is the Kamau 31 aircraft, 14 are in service. This is again anti-submarine aircraft. So many, you must be wondering, so many aircrafts are there in the Indian Navy. Indian Navy is a full-fledged 3-dimensional force. Now we acquired group aircraft. They are 13 service, and they are again anti-submarine aircraft. Here, a group is landing on takeoff. This is a Sea Harrier aircraft. Sea Harrier operated on both Vikrant as well as Virat, and the specialty of this particular fighter is that it can take off and land vertically. Okay, they have the thrusters can be changed. Okay, the vector thrust can be changed so that it can remain in air. This is primarily to this. Here you can see Harrier taking, Sea Harrier taking. This is MiG-29Ks, which came with the Vikramaditya. When Vikramaditya came from Russia about 12 years ago, these were the aircraft that were given to India along with Vikramaditya. And we have 45 in service as of today. This is HAL Tejas light combat aircraft. Again, a carrier-borne aircraft which would be having a hook. These were under trials, and we would be having 2 of these squadrons. These are the latest Tejas LC aircraft. This is the search and rescue aircraft. The first one is the Helmet, and the second one is West. Okay, the Charlie version is landing and the Marcos at a particular area, and take them from place A to place B. It's a Marcos version, Charlie. Seeking 42 Charlie. Okay. These are the Westland seekings which are going on a formation trial during a Navy Day which is celebrated in Mumbai every year. On 4th of December, we have a celebration at the Gateway of India. This is the Heron. This is the future of our aviation. It will be pilotless, unmanned aerial vehicles. This Heron is a Israeli Heron. So the future of aviation is drones and UAVs. Now we come to the recruitment of officers in the Indian Navy. You have cadet entries for the NDA. NDA you can join after 12th. Okay. You have to appear for the NDA exam, or you can join after graduation also. That is a CDS entry, Combined Defense Services entry. Or you can join after NCC, that is Special Entry INA. Then you have Armament Cadre, Law Cadre and Logistic Cadre. That depending on the specialization you can join. The seamen officers, because they have the exclusive right to command a ship. So CEOs of the ship are from these branches. So if you want to command a ship, select any of these branches. Okay. These are the naval hospitals in Mumbai, Lonavala, Vasco da Gama, Goa, Karwa, Ezimala, Cochin, Visakhapatnam, Chilka, Port Blair, plenty.
Thank you, sir.
मुझे बहुत ही अच्छा लगा और होप कि मैं इस पे सोचूंगा।
Big round of applause, sir.